What's going on, everyone? Today we're going to be putting rear brake pads on the Jetta. I noticed they were pretty low and I just wanted to throw them on there just because they were low, and I thought I should probably put rear brake pads on it because they're pretty low. I'll show you in the video, but I decided not to do the rotors because they were fine and I didn't feel like getting the rotors. There's no cracks in them. There's a tiny groove in one of them, but I'm sure it's fine. I've seen worse, way worse. But let's get started. Cold start. Hasn't been started in 5 days. Okay, now that the car is in, the rear wheels, we gotta take all these little plugs out, but I have to figure out how I'm gonna jack this up. If I should use the ramps and back it up on there and then use the jack, so I just have to jack it a little bit and then put the jack stand underneath, or what I should do, because my jack stands that I have are really tall. They're for trucks, so if it's all the way down, it would be up to like right here. And I don't really want to tweak the car out. See, like this. Just back it up on there and then I'll have more room to put the jack and jack stands. And to find where to jack it up, you look for the dimple. See how there's a dimple right here? And straight back underneath, jack it up on this. Yeah, that's not gonna work. This is the height of my jack stand in the lowest position, and this is on the ramps. And it has to go right here, which is on the ramp. So that's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to jack it up with the jack and see how that goes. I ended up not being able to get the jack stand underneath. The jack was pretty much all the way up and it still wouldn't fit. So I'm gonna keep it locked like this and see, wait 20 minutes or so, see if it goes down at all. If it doesn't, I'll give it a few more pumps and we'll take the wheel off and do the brakes really fast. This shouldn't take long at all. So we need to pop the trunk and find our tool to remove those little, right here, remove the caps. We'll get those undone. Okay, you get the point. Now that all those covers are off, you'll need a 17mm socket, and I have an air impact I'll be using. Okay, now let's start taking these off. I've never taken wheels off with this design before. Oh, there it is. Very nice. I'm gonna lay this flat and slide it under here in case the car decides to fall. But luckily I won't be underneath it. So now for these, I think this is a 13. I'll check for you though. One here and the caliper comes off, and then we just slide the new brake pads in. But look at these old brake pads, they're barely there. Not good. Yeah, the rotors seem fine. There's a tiny groove right here, but you can barely feel it. Also, make sure the handbrake isn't on, which it is. That way the caliper isn't clamped. I was correct, it is a 13. But now I don't remember, because when I spin this is also spinning, so I don't remember if I need to get a wrench in there or not. But the issue is the wrench is wider than this space, so it doesn't fit in there. So I need to do some research real quick. I finally found a wrench that would fit. It's a super skinny one, 15, and then it came right out. Now I gotta do the same on the bottom. Okay, got them both out, and they are exactly the same, so you can mix them. This should slide out now. Oh, I need to get a screwdriver in here and pry on this piston to release some pressure. Maybe. Actually, you know what? I might be able to just... No, I need to do that. Okay, I gotta get in here. Just apply some pressure to it. I'll come back when it's off. It is off, and here's the old brake pads. Pretty sad looking, almost to the metal. Now we gotta get a clamp on that, a big C-clamp, and we have to twist it to release it downward for the handbrake. So basically what I'm doing, I just took that off. It was more of an inconvenience. So right here I have, this spins that direction clockwise, and it goes back in. And the reason it does that is because once the brake pads get lower and lower, it moves out more and more and stays out, so when you put the handbrake up, it's not a super long travel. Now you got to push that back in to fit the new brake pads in. So what I'm doing is I have these, and I just go in here like that, and I hold it with both hands and twist it this direction. And I just have to twist it until it's flush with this. So I lied, you do have to have that pushing on it, so when you spin it, it pushes it backwards. But I got it all the way down, and now I put these in. You just slide them in like that. This should slip right over. Yep, slipped right over. Now I just gotta line this up and tighten them. Now I've got the little bolts in. I just gotta tighten them down. Not too tight, but definitely snug. Beautiful. Now, put the wheel back on, go to the other side. This is the finished product. See how much we have on there now. So much better. This is the old pad. Yikes. Not good. But now, should be nice and good. Alright, we got 100 foot-pounds set on the torque wrench. Let's tighten them down. All good. Now let's go to the other side. I'm not going to show you this side, the whole process, because it's exactly the same as the other side, but I'll show you the old brake pads and the new ones on there. Okay, here's the rotor on this side. It actually looks even better than the other one. And here are the pads. Really thin. Now I'm going to throw the new ones on, but I have to do this first. That took forever. Alright, we got the new brake pads on this side. Turbo angle. Show you right through here. New brake pads, maximum life. Now we got to get the wheel back on. Okay, I'm finished with the passenger side, and I'm going to wait to put these little caps on until after I get back from my test drive, just in case I need to take the wheel back off. brakes feel good now. It's running nice too. Don't mind how dirty it is, but I haven't washed it in a while because I haven't been driving it. It's very dusty. Inside's still clean though. I think this is our last repair on the Jetta before the finale video where I go over the entire car and we do a few pulls. Alright, thanks for watching everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one. Make sure to subscribe, like, and it really helps me out if you share these videos as well to get the word out more. Nice rest of your day or night. See you in the next one.